Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to take any video and give it a unique stylized look using AI. We'll focus on creating an oil painting effect, but the method works with any style you want to explore. The main tools I'll be using are Runway and Photoshop, plus a few others. In the previous video, part 1, we covered how to animate a meta-human using AI and generated a video in Unreal Engine. Now we're going to take that video and give it a whole new look. And just a heads up, this technique works with any video, so you don't need to watch part 1 if you're here just to learn how to stylize your own footage. In fact, you can jump the first step and start with step number 2. But for those who have been following, here's the first step. We're going to start by turning our game-like Unreal footage into something photorealistic. There are a few ways to create a stylized look. In Runway, we'll use the Gen 3 Alpha Turbo model. It's not the newest, but it's currently the only one that lets you restyle videos longer than 5 seconds. That may change soon, but the principle stays the same. Upload your video and add a prompt, asking it to look photorealistic. Be specific. For example, our subject is a white male wearing a black t-shirt and pants with a beard and short dark hair, and I want him to be standing in the middle of a desert. The more detail you give, the better the result. Run it a few times. Don't worry if the lip sync is off, we'll fix that later. Also, don't be concerned by small mistakes in the video. For example, here his hair looks a bit weird around the edges. I'm not worried about that, since the oil painting filter we'll apply later will be able to smooth this out. Once you've got a decent, realistic looking video, that becomes your base for all future stylization. Step 2. Creating a stylized frame. Export the first frame of your video as an image. There are lots of AI tools that can stylize an image. For example, Copilot can do it for you, but they might shift the composition slightly. For this video, we're going for an oil painting look, and we're going to use Photoshop for that. Here's how. Open the image and press Ctrl plus A to select it. Go to Channels and add a new one. Set your color palette to 0035. This will tell the AI we want the result to be 65% similar and 35% different. Feel free to play with these numbers to match the result you're looking for. Press Alt plus Delete to fill the channel layer, then Control plus left click on the channel to reselect it. If you get a transparency warning, just hit OK. Turn back on the normal channels, go back to Layers, and now use the generative fill and type oil painting. Play around until you get the look you want. Once you're happy with your stylized frame, it's time to apply it to your video. Step 3. Applying the stylized frame in Runway. Now let's jump back into Runway. After uploading your photorealistic video, click on the style frame icon and select the stylized frame you created earlier. You'll see an option to control how closely the AI sticks to the original video structure versus how much it improvises. Here's the rule of thumb. If your stylized frame is very similar to the original structure, keep the value close to 0. If the stylized frame differs, like in anime or claymation styles, go for something between 3 and 5. A couple of factors to consider when applying a style to a video. The more movement, whether it's camera or character, the more the AI will need to improvise. That can affect consistency. For example, in our test, the left hand gradually loses the oil painting texture, but overall, we have a good enough result to work with. If your lip sync is off, you can fix it using the Act 1 feature I covered in video part 1. Go check it out. Now, even though we've got a stylized oil painted version, it still feels a bit static. If we want the animation to feel hand painted frame by frame, we need to go one step further. Step 4. Adding frame by frame animation. I'll show you a shortcut. Start by opening your stylized frame in Photoshop. Select All, Ctrl plus A, create a new channel layer, and this time set the color selection to 5. Now repeat the same process as before, and don't forget to write oil painting in your prompt. The changes will be subtle, which is exactly what we want, and you can even play with the opacity to make the changes less visible. Now save 4 new variations of that image. Then create 4 new videos using these images as the style reference. Be sure to use the generated oil painting video as your base and set the structure transformation to 0. This is really important since we want to have very subtle changes in each video. Again, repeat this process for each style image we created and you'll now have 5 oil painted videos. Open your editing software, I'm using Premiere, and import all 5 videos. Stack them on top of each other and use opacity to alternate visibility frame by frame. You can copy-paste to speed things up, and voila! The animation now feels alive, the brush strokes shift slightly with each frame, giving it that hand-painted vibe. If the glitches feel too strong, just dial down the opacity to smooth things out. Bonus tools worth exploring. Luma AI also offers a style frame feature similar to Runway. It often handles mismatched image structures surprisingly well, and in some cases delivers more consistent results. Definitely worth testing. Absinthe is a free, local tool that works great for painterly effects like oil painting. Just keep in mind, if your scene has a lot of movement, you'll need to generate more keyframes to maintain consistency. That's it! Hope you enjoyed this 2-part tutorial. Keep experimenting, keep exploring. There's so much room for creative discovery with AI. Personally, I'm always on the lookout for new workflows. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know how you are using it in your own filmmaking process. Bye bye for now, and thanks for watching.